Hi there, everyone. This is Sean 007 I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday evening. And, well, this game wasn't even fucking close. Yes, the Buffalo Bills have defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, actually, dog walked the ever-loving shit out of them 26-7, improving the Bills' record to 8-4, while the Steelers dropped to 6-6. And due to the fact that the Steelers lost 6-6, they have lost being the divisional leader of the AFC North, and they've been downgraded to in the hunt. Meanwhile, for the Baltimore Ravens, who, despite them losing to Cincinnati on Thanksgiving, they are now the new divisional leaders of the NFC North. Yeah, this was a game Pittsburgh couldn't afford to lose, and they found a way to fucking lose this. I mean, are we surprised though? Are we fucking surprised? Let's get to the stats. Josh Allen completed 15 of his 23 passes for 123 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, no sacks, and he has a QBR of 75.1. Aaron Rodgers completed 10 of his 21 passes for 117 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interception, was sacked once, and has a QBR rating of 65.0. Mason Rudolph stepped in, and he completed 0 of his 3 passes for 0 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 0 sacks, 0 times being sacked, and with a QBR of 0.0. Cook had 32 carries for 144 yards. Davis had 9 carries for 62 yards. Josh Allen had 8 carries for 38 yards, 1 touchdown. Johnson had 2 carries for 5 yards. Warren had 10 carries for 35 yards, a touchdown. Gainwell had 5 carries for 20 yards. Johnson had 2 carries for 3 yards, and Rodgers had 1 carry for no yards. Cook had 3 receptions for 33 yards. Knox had 3 receptions for 28 yards. Johnson had 3 receptions for 20 yards. Cooks had 1 reception for 13 yards. Hawks had 1 reception for 10 yards. Coleman had 2 receptions for 9 yards, a touchdown. Davis had 1 reception for 5 yards, and Secure had 1 reception for 5 yards. Washington had 2 receptions for 45 yards. DK Metcalf had 3 receptions for 32 yards. Gainwell had 2 receptions for 25 yards. Warren had 2 receptions for 9 yards. Smith has 1 reception for 6 yards. Wilson, Austin III, and Swibrick, they were just there. Buffalo dominated in all these categories. Buffalo had 372 total yards to Pittsburgh's 166 total yards. Buffalo had 123 passing yards to the Steelers' 108 passing yards. Bills had 249 rushing yards, while the Steelers had 58 rushing yards. And the Bills had 5.0 yards per play to the Steelers' 3.9 yards per play. Bills had 26 first downs, while the Steelers had 10 first downs. Bills were 8-15 on third down, while the Steelers were 3-9 on third down. The Bills were 2-2 on fourth down, while the Steelers were 0-1 on fourth down. The Bills ran a total of 74 plays, while the Steelers ran a total of 43 plays. The Steelers allowed 1 sack, Bills didn't. The Steelers punted the rock 4 times, Bills punted the rock 2 times. The Bills racked up 7 penalties that cost them 45 yards, while the Steelers racked up 5 penalties that cost them 67 yards. Both teams lost a fumble, both teams threw an interception, and the Bills dominated the time possession at 41-59 to the Steelers 18-01. The Steelers have managed to rack up 42 tackles, while the Bills rack up 16 tackles. The Bills were 2-2 on field goals, while the Steelers were 0-0 in field goals. Well, fuck it, I just drafted Chris Boswell on my fucking fantasy team, so that's gonna fuck me up in fantasy football. As if I'm not already fucked in that one already. And in the red zone, the Bills were 2-4 in the red zone, while the Steelers were 1-2 in the red zone. So yeah, the Bills, they had to bounce back. They had to bounce back hard, and they managed to put on one hell of a dominating show. I wasn't even too surprised, because when I saw this matchup, it's like, oh yeah, Bills got this shit. Bills got this shit in the motherfucking bag. And lo and behold, I was right. I mean, everybody's like, come on. I mean, come on. Anybody with a working brain would have known that there's no way Pittsburgh's gonna beat the Bills. There was no way. But again, I mean, they could at least fucking try. I mean, seriously, it's like if you're gonna go down in a losing game, at least go down fighting, man. You only scored 7 points, and you're still not adding more points to the ball. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. But then again, this is typical of Mike Tomlin. He always plays down to his competition. He always get out coached. Like, seriously, this guy, everyone's trying to glaze the ever-loving fuck out of Mike Tomlin. And yet, for some reason, this guy always finds a way to lose or play down to their competition. If it's any other fucking coach who do some shit that Mike Tomlin did, they would have been fired right on the fucking spot. But because, he's Mike Tomlin, he can never be fired. Well, there's a chance where people are going to get fired because here's the thing. I'm not asking for him to be wanting him to get fired, even though I managed to advocate the ever-loving shit out of that, mind you. Pretty much everybody is. Hell, even the fucking fans of the Pittsburgh Steelers are demanding this man to be fired. And don't give me that bullshit trying to say, oh, well, they can't fire him. They can't fire Mike Tomlin because, Mike Tomlin is a black head coach. And if the Rooney family fires a black head coach, then it's racism. No, it's not. No, it's not. Here's the thing. Doesn't matter what skin color you are when you get a job. If you do a terrible fucking job in any profession, your ass is grass. You get fired. That's it. This whole he can't fire him. They can't fire him because that'd be racist. That's bullshit. Y'all know it. I mean, seriously, that really is. But yeah, all I'm saying is that the longer Mike Tomlin is still with the Pittsburgh Steelers, they ain't going to a fucking Super Bowl. They're never going to go to a fucking Super Bowl. And even if they do get in the playoffs, they'll be fucking one and done. Tell me I'm telling lies. Tell me I'm telling fucking lies. You can't, because you know deep down in your hearts, it's fucking true. Well, now that's out of my system, I want to say shout out to the Bills. Bills Mafia, baby. Bills Mafia, baby. Bills Mafia, baby. Bills Mafia, baby. Let's get over to the other scores, shall we? Oh, dear God. Well, the Seattle Seahawks just straight up dog walked the Minnesota Vikings 26-0. And the Chargers defeated the Raiders 31-14, and with that loss, the Las Vegas Chargers are officially eliminated from playoff contention. Another dead body. That's gonna be fun. Oh man, my graveyard's gonna get pretty filled. Well, what can you do? What can we do? Would have been the Jets if Atlanta didn't fuck this up. But that's all here or there, and that's all I gotta say for right now. I'll be back after the conclusion of the Broncos Redskins game. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification button to update, share with friends, share with your neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 0071986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video, really means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye! Bills Mafia, motherfucker. Also, my Tomlin's trash.